everybody! I think I should stop saying hello, my name is Svetlana, I am from Firefly in the room because of this awesome intro I already have, right? So let's just jump right into, yeah. So, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Here I'm talking about plants, about my life, about Lithuania. I mean, it's like 99% plants, so here is a greenish stump you see right now. Yeah, okay, so before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, to like this video, to comment something, what are your thoughts on what I will be talking about, and let's just start, because you know me. Okay guys, so, a couple days ago I just realized, oh my gosh, what is this? What is that? Don't. I just came back after walking in Rocky, so my hair are still wet after the snow, so sorry if I look a bit messy. But a couple days ago I realized, you know what, about a year ago I had around 50 plants. Right now I have over 150 plants. And I thought, well, since my collections tripled, I probably am doing something right, or I'm buying a lot of plants. And I think the other one is a little bit, heavier argument, but still, I'm still doing something right, because 150 ended up only in 140 so far, so I was thinking that probably I am doing something right, because most of my plants are not just growing, some of them are blooming, some of them are putting new growth in the middle of the winters, when it's really dark here, when it's kind of cold here, and I thought they should be happy here. So before that I killed tons and tons of plants, and I was pretty sure that I changed some of my habits, my mistakes that I stopped doing, and I thought, why not to share them with you, because maybe you are doing the same mistake, and this flippant mistakes is working on your nerves, working on your plant nerves, and is ruining your plant career. Let's just say it that way. So internet, actually, I just googled common plant mistakes, and it was lots and lots of videos from Planterina, Becadella Plants, Harley G, and all these plantubers who are probably talked about all of the most common mistakes. And I'll be honest, there was lots that I could relate to, and it was difficult to find something not so common, but still some dumb things that I used to do. But I got some. So I thought, maybe let's share not that common mistakes, but who knows? Maybe it's coming to you, right? So let's just do it. So I decided to tell you 5. It won't be a long video probably, I will just simple chat with me, and let's cry a little bit with me. Kidding. So, my first stupid mistake was to pot moisture-loving plants into small terracotta pots. I mean, it's dumb. First of all, yes, it was time when I was so into terracotta pots. I just wanted this in serious. I love the way it looks. I love that I can put my imagination on and, I don't know, draw something. For example, like on this terracotta pot, right? I love that they are not holding moisture so much, so I was a huge overwaterer. So that was a big mistake in my collection. And since using most, like 80% of my plants right now are in terracotta pots, I'm a little bit better with that, I'll be honest. But I never thought that this is a little bit dumb, to pot like a calathea, a stromante, a flippin' fern into terracotta pot, and not the big one, the tiny one that dries out in like one day. So yes, I was that smart, and I used to do it to most of my plants. So guys, don't do it, because if you know that this plant loves moisture, but you're afraid to overwater it, pot it in a small pot, but not the terracotta one, because it will be a struggle. I mean, I lost most of my calatheas, stromantes, ferns, palms to mistake I am talking about. So don't do it. If you want to have a cute little planter of terracotta in your collection, just put plants like cacti, succulents. I mean, all of these plants, sansevierias, all of these plants that will appreciate it, because there is a chance that sometime you may overwater your plant and terracotta will help you out, but not the small one with the calathea, stramante, and all of these plants, you know, alocasias and stuff. Don't do this. Trust me, don't do this. Okay, another mistake that guys, it's a little bit shameful to tell you that, but I was too lazy to clean the leaves of all my plants, and I have plants that have big leaves because I have big plants. And I'll be honest, I looked at, like, for example, my 2 meters high corn plant or Dorsina, and I was looking at it like, oh, so much work. It's like 1,000 of leaves. Should I clean them all? And the answer is yes. Yes. And if you're as lazy as I am, because I am, I know, but if you are, and if you want to not to do it, just like I don't want to do it, put it in the shower. Guys, it works. But your pot should have a drainage hole, because otherwise your pot with this plant will be a pool of water. My mistake. So, if you have a drainage hole, a huge plant that you're too lazy to clean, at least give it a good, nice rinse of warm shower water. It works. It works miracles. Why should you do it, you would ask, right? Well, first of all, when your plant is full of dust, it doesn't get as much sun as it could. It can't photosynthesize as much as it could, so it isn't growing as fast as it could, so it won't be as happy and as big as it could be. So mind my words, and probably some of other plant tubers' words. Just wash them. You're too lazy to clean them, to wipe them, just wash them. It works, trust me. Okay, another silly mistake. I mean, do I have... Oh yes, I have an example over here. Give me 1 second. Guys, if you're hearing the sound, this is my boyfriend making dinner, so sorry about the sound, you know. But I just came back from work and I'm a bit hungry, I'll be honest. Okay, so third uncommon, I think it's pretty uncommon mistake, is here. This is the example, and you would think, what's wrong with that, right? I mean, it's a healthy cacti. It has so many new growth and etc. But it's not a secret that I am a big fan of a big plant, and I mean, I always in the nurseries try to pick the biggest one of them all, you know, the healthiest one. The leaves should be the biggest ones, or there must be the number of the leaves should be the biggest one in the ones that you're picking up from. So it's just me. It was all my life. I would pick the biggest toys. I would pick, I mean, everything, even the food. I tried to pick the biggest sausage from the bowl. I don't know why. It's just me, you know. So when I'm planting the plant, I want to make it as big as possible, because I know some of the plants are slow growers. And what I would do? Well, if you would look closer to this cacti, wait, here. This is the main stem of it, right? And you can see it's so woody and it's brownish. And you would say, what's the problem? Well, this part was under the soil. And when I was repotting it, what I did, well, what I used to do, I would always take out the top layer of the soil and leave it as it is, so the flower will be at least a couple centimeters longer, you know? Do you imagine what I'm talking about? So if you will pot a plant and put a layer of soil till this, it will look like a small plant. But if you will reveal more of the plant, it will look bigger automatically. So this is what I used to do. I would pot most of my plants like this, like showing their naked butts. And now I realize how dumb that was, because first of all, okay, maybe for some time it will look a little bit bigger, but when you will water this guy, first of all, there is much more bigger layer of the soil on the bottom, so the water will stay in the bottom of this pot because there won't be any roots, because I would pot a plant till here, and this is the bottom layer of the soil, right? So there are no roots or small, or not enough roots, I don't know. So there would stay water and it will end up in the rotting roots. So your plant rot or die out of rotting. So that's the first thing. Second thing, when you will keep watering this plant over and over again, you will wash off the top level of the soil, and the soil will go a little bit down, right? It squish a little bit, and your plant can fall over because there are no roots in the bottom, so it's not that steady, and there is no roots on the top to keep it a little bit more steady. So I have many cacti fallen. Even after having a huge flippin' German Shepherd that weighs 80 pounds, I would do this, and he would go with his tail like BOM! And there's no plant. So yeah, so this is my mistake number 3. I used to do this. I'm not doing this anymore. This cacti grows in this pot for 2 years now, so soon I should repot it, but it's just an example, right? A great example. Okay, let's put it away for now. Oh no! Okay. Next mistake. Guys, I don't have lots of patience. I'm a very impatient person. If I want something, I need it now. And for example, lots and lots of my hobbies would sparkle, I don't know, the imagination in me. I would want to do it right now. I would do it, and then it's like, I don't like it anymore, so oh well. This is what happened actually with macrame, with my music career, because I'm a violinist. I would play a violin for 7 years of my life and then stopped. But I have a diploma, so. Okay, so I'm a very impatient person, and when it goes to the plant unrolling its new leaf, I always want to help it out a little bit. I want to see what is hiding, you know, I want to see what's new happening. For example, this agave, right? I see that I can just like, you know, open it a little bit, and I really want to, I mean, like, just a little bit, you know, to help you out. Guys, don't do this, because most of the time you will a little bit ruin your plant, and lots of leaves I have broken off, I have damaged, and they ended up growing small, you know, quirky and not beautiful at all. So I stopped, and it's so difficult, but I stopped. So if you're doing this stuff, and I know some of people are doing this stuff, don't. If you love your plant, just let him do his thing. Just let him. Have you seen philodendrons, how they're unfolding their new leaves? I mean, it works on my nerves, to be honest. Just like it stretches and goes all like that. I mean, it looks like it hurts. But be patient. If I can, you can. So this is my mistake that I'm not doing anymore. So yeah. And what was the 5th one? I have some notes. And the last one. So, just like it's so beautiful to see a new leaf uncurling, the same way it's so not cool and annoying to see an all yellowing leaf. So I have some yellowing leaves on my philodendron. Oh, can you see it? A little bit. So there's some browning, some yellowing, I know. And I just want to, just to rip it off, because most of the time when I go through my plants and look what's happening, what's new, and I will see a leaf that it's all brown or yellow, I know it's dead. So the plant doesn't need to keep it and use and waste its energy to keep it, at least a little bit alive. It's better use this energy to grow a new beautiful leaf, right? So what I used to do, I just go and rip it off. You don't need that, you don't need that, this is dead. And like 50% of the time I would damage the plant. So I would take it out of the pot a little bit, I would break the stem, I would break a good leaf with the bad one, and guys, it's just cruel, So what I do now, every time I go around my plants to check on them, I take scissors with me and moisture meter. So this is what I would suggest if you're as impatient as I am and sometimes you're too lazy to go to another room and look for your scissors, because you never leave them at the same spot. And the scissors in my home, I have 3 scissors, and every single time I find them in different spots. And it's very annoying for me, it's very annoying for my family. Well, not anymore because I'm living with my boyfriend. Right now it's annoying for my boyfriend. But for some reason, Scissors are just like a magical thing in our house, and they're always traveling. So what I do, I have scissors in every room I own. Okay, so would be my suggestion. Don't rip your plants. Be patient, go! Walk these 5 steps and take those damn scissors. Okay, and I can smell the delicious aroma of the dinner. So probably today I will finish this video of my dumbness, of my stupid mistakes that I would do and I'm not. Well, sometimes, sometimes. Okay, well, let's be honest, it happens, but not that often. So I hope you will have a beautiful start of the week, because my actually was pretty nice. I again, after a holiday, went back to the work, so I'm not that mad as I thought I will be. So, okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to comment what do you think about the silly mistakes. Have you made at least one of them? And maybe have some offers. I don't know, any offers, anything. Just talk to me. Because I'm lonely. And, well, I'll see you very soon in my next video. Sometime in the future, Okay, bye guys.